So for my second phonics mini lesson, I will be focusing on short vowel sounds, and the main materials that I will use for this lesson are vowel cards that represent short vowel sounds and have pictures that correlate with the short vowel sound. And I have already came up with 2 lists that we can work through of words that have short vowel sounds in them that we can demonstrate and work through with the students. So to begin this activity, I will spend lots of time teaching the students these short vowel sounds. I will go back to my alphabet that I used previously and explain that the letters in pink are vowels, A, E, I, O, and U. But when they are short vowels, they do not say their letter name. They say different sounds. So I will begin by using these cards, which I have made, and they have each of the vowels with different pictures that represent that vowel sound. So for beginning, I will be instructing them, and it will be the I do phase. And I will say this is the letter A, and the short vowel sound is A, as in apple. And then all together, we will work together in the we do phase to echo after me and say apple. We can do like the roller coaster activity where we do apple, apple, that type of thing. That will be the we do phase. We do it together after I have instructed that this is the apple. Then I'll move on to the E, and I'll explain that this is F as in elephant, and we can do that activity again as the we do phase, the elephant. Then the next letter would be I, as in I. The short vowel sound for I is I. And I would demonstrate that as an igloo. Then the next one would be O, ah. And that is an octopus, octopus. And of course, every single time that I instruct the students, that is the I do phase. And then all together, we, as the we do phase, are working through by them echoing it back to me, we together. And then the last one is U, as an as an umbrella. And many people like to do up for this one, but I just like umbrella, so that's why I did this one, as an umbrella. So another cool thing that I would probably do when using these cards is to have the students focus on their mouth posture whenever they are saying it, especially for like O, as an octopus, their mouth is open like an O. So that's something very specific that I would hope to teach the students, and they themselves, as in the we do phase, can like focus on their mouth posture. So after we have demonstrated this, we would go back and we'd work more specifically on words that can be used with these short vowel sounds. So as I've already have them typed up here, we would just focus on one at a time. So let's say that we're just focusing on the word sit here. As in the I do phase, I would have sit written up on the board, and I'd instruct the students by telling them it, and I'd work my way through by saying this says it. What can I remember that I, as in when I see the letter I see an igloo, and that must be that sound. So then I'd go to the next one, and I'd probably still be in the I do phase, and it's cut. So I'd write this on the board as in C-U-T, and when I see the U, I can sound this word out. I can go k-t. But when I see the U, I might not know what sound that makes. So when I see the U, I probably think umbrella, and I go umbrella. So it must make the sound and I'd go cut. So that's how I'd instruct it. And then we'd do a couple of these words together, but I'd write them on the board, and then we'd work on them as a class together, probably sitting on the carpet. And then when we get to this list, I would space them out a little bit more, and I'd have the students individually call back to me as the you do phase what they think the word is by isolating that individual vowel sound. And I'd use these cards as pointers. So when we get to the word tap, and a student struggles, and I call out one child to give me the answer and what that word is, I'd be like, that's the apple, so it must be tap. And that's how I'd instruct the short vowel sounds. Thank you.